Today, the project we're going to discuss is called SnipeFund, which is a crypto saving account in which you get interest on your savings on a weekly basis. So you can deposit your cryptocurrencies. There's like multiple options that we're going to discuss afterwards that you can deposit and you can stake them. And there's weekly, monthly, and yearly percentage of return that you get. So there's a solid APY that we get on these. We're going to discuss details on this platform, how it's performing, how much you can get, and yeah, that's what we're going to cover. Make sure that you watch till the end. Do note that like I say, it's not going to be an investment or a financial advice, so always do your own investigation and research. And with this out of the way, let's move straight to the project. Now let's get more details on SnipeFund using their website. It's going to be a brief video, so there's nothing complicated here, but what we need to establish is the significance of this thing, whether people actually want to use this or not, or why would they want to use this. So the inflation that we're facing right now, this is inevitable. I think everybody at this point realizes that this is the worst inflation that we've seen in decades, or probably a century. So what happens in this one is that if you have about like $10,000 in your bank account, afterwards, after a few months, you will still have $10,000 if you don't use them in anything, but the buying power of $10,000, that will be it'll keep on getting reduced. So this is something that is kind of like killing people's savings. And if you put them in traditional banking account, in the saving account, the ROI, return on investment, that they're giving people, it's way too less, that it does not encounter inflation. So the bare minimum that you want is to get returns on your savings, so that it at least encounters the inflation, so that the buying power at least stays the same. And in this one, we for sure are able to encounter the effect of inflation, and furthermore, it depends on the amount that you're investing, you can make a profit, and in weekly terms, which is the beauty of this project. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty simple, nothing complicated in this point. It says earn steady passive income by staking cryptocurrency, and you get paid weekly. The ROI that you get weekly is 1.39%, monthly is 5.68%, and the annually, which is kind of like the APY that we have, is 105%, which is extremely good, that it is able to not only encounter the inflation, but you will be able to get a good amount of interest that you can easily pay your bills and stuff. So instead of using or keeping your savings in a debt account where they're just losing their buying power, it's always better to put in these terms if you want to keep them in this way. And if you talk more on the platform, they currently have 700 plus registered users. There's about $60,000 plus that are currently staked. It's been up and running for 34 days, so it hasn't been long since it has been launched, but still you can see there's a decent amount of registered users already. And I'm going to show you guys, there's like and the process of registering is pretty straightforward, or the process of starting is pretty straightforward. You need to have an account, and if you click on stake now, it'll give you this pop-up. You're going to put in your username, email, and password. You don't need anything else. You don't need to pass the whole KYC process and so forth. You can simply use your email to do this. So put in your username, put in your email and the password, and you can simply sign up, and then you can sign in. And the tokens you can deposit, it can be in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. And the procedure is, what they do, of course, we need to know how are they able to give us this return. They're not making money out of thin air. So what's the process? And if we're going to trust them with our savings, we need to know what they will be doing with it, of course. So what they will be doing is, they will be, when we deposit our cryptocurrencies, which can be in these ones, they will be converting that into US dollar, and they will be further staking them in different other I would say coins to yield interest. So you may not have time, or you may not have enough knowledge or resources to find the best places to invest to get the maximum yield, but since they are the expert in these things, they have experts, and they are into this market, way into this market, that we can't possibly get into it unless we kind of like stop everything that we're doing and just focus completely on the market and all what's happening around. So all we have to do is put in our savings, and they will be doing their part of the the job, and using the savings they'll be making profit from other coins and stuff, and that's how we will be getting these interest. And we can withdraw almost anytime that we want to. It just takes about like 12 to 24 hours, and this is done manually. And in most platforms, personally, which I use to withdraw my earnings and so forth, it is done manually because it's a more secure process. And yeah, that's how you can simply do that. So there's more information on the FAQ right here, and this explains what they do and how they do it. They also use crypto arbitrage bots, which basically scan the whole market, and they pick if there's any discount that's being given on a certain trading pair, and that's how they're able to maximize the yield from the savings people actually put in, and that's how they're able to provide these interest. And there's more information regarding this right here, but I think we have understood the complete process on how things happen. So we also have a referral program. So if you refer someone and they deposit, they stake their cryptocurrencies, you will be getting 5% of their weekly profit, and this is for life. So you don't have to do anything. You can simply start earning money through that as well. So you can utilize this as well. And I'm gonna give you guys all their social media in the description, so you can get it from there. But yeah, this is all for you guys in this video. Make sure that you do your investigation and research before you invest anything anywhere. And yeah, this is all of you guys in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one shortly. So stay tuned. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.